This is a rod, and this the wave. Okay, what is the use of this weight suspended? Next one. Why we are suspending that block? Definitely we can ask question. Just let it come here. Let it be. Why we are suspending this particular block? Okay, anybody? What is the role of that particular block? What it can do? This block, I'm asking you to look at the red color block. What it can do? It will provide the tension. It will provide the tension. This is like a rod, no? There's a rod and there's a rope, and the wave is propagating. And this particular rope is having mu. Tell me, like, what is the wave speed of this? So we know there's a tension. How much of tension the string? Tension, I'll write T naught. You may get. So what is the speed of the wave? T naught by mu. What is T naught in general? Mg by mu. What is M? M is not mass of the rope. M is the mass of the suspended block. T naught is a tension. T naught is not time peak. It's a tension. So by varying this mass of the block, what means we can control the speed of the wave. And also it depends upon type of, if the rope is made up of copper, if the rope is made up of aluminum, steel, iron. So it depends on material, no? This one. The density and area of cross section. So they are going to determine this one. Okay, able to get this one? This is, okay, I'll vary the amplitude. Now there's a wire which will connect it, no, to the switch. It is like this. No, I'll vary the amplitude. Will speed of the wave will change? No, speed of the wave depends on what? The mass suspended and the type of rope made up of copper, aluminum. So I'll vary the frequency. What will happen to the speed of the wave? Speed of the wave will not change. Speed of the wave depends on what? The tension and the nature of material. Nature of material will not change, no, by varying this one. So therefore, shall we call this like a source which will set up a wave? This vibrator, this is called like a source. So tell me like a which particular parameters depends on source, which will depend on the rope. This one. So if you see like a will determine amplitude S, frequency, amplitude, time period, omega. Okay, depends on source. So next again, speed, wavelength depends on rope, on medium. Okay, I agree this. Lambda depends upon V, that one. So we know F equal to V by lambda. Clear this. So V and lambda, this one. So the frequency of a wave depends on source. The speed of the wave depends on rope. So therefore the lambda depends on the medium, that one, not on the source. F equal to V by lambda. See, source, once I set up, I'll not disturb this one. So now what happens? As I change the mass of the block, tension will change, speed will change, wavelength will change. Agree this? So there's a one very basic thing we must know what is actually, see, like we don't do lab, no, that's why what happen, we need all this background. If we do lab, okay, fine. So the moment you go in the lab, so students, what they do is like they change the mass of the suspended block. With that, what happen, they're able to get things, but here things are not like that. Everything on paper, no. So therefore the more background if you know, will be in safer side. Okay, for this discussion, anything if you have, you can clarify. Anything? Shall I continue further? See, I'll be very happy if you say that, sir. Really, the wave propagating on a rope, we have understood. Okay, now we have purchased 5 meter rope. Then we tied that to the one of the window or some nail or something. Then as I started waving my arm, so I'm able to see things clearly. I'll be very happy because that is what we needed, no? So because books cannot explain up to this level, that's why I'm just trying to give so many diagrams. Once you understand this, the rest all chapter